Hello lovely people, this is Machteld. Welcome to my channel, Daily Dose of Paper. Well, I thought I will show you, well, start to finish. Maybe not exactly finish today. I'm not sure how fast I will go, but I mean, this is like a big mess that I have on my desk, and I put it I put it more to the side when I start. But because the thing is, what I want to do today is I have painted this old bed sheet, a piece of it, with Inktense. I told you that last video, I think. And so I thought, well, since I'm practicing my stitches, my I don't know, composition, everything that has to do with stitching, I thought, okay, I'll use this as my starting piece. I will make flowers, and I will use all kinds of, it won't be just stitching and embroidery, let's say, but I will collage a little bit, couch, some stuff down, I have a lot of this wool, because at some point years ago I wanted to do felting, like make felt of this, but I was way too impatient. I thought, no, that's not for me, that whole process. Like I don't remember with water, and no. But I use this, to I stitch it down, whatever. So anyway, also I wanted to show you, because most of what I have is vintage, not vintage, but second hand. And look at this, for instance. This I got, together with a lot of fabric, and also all these little felt things from a lady who's quilting. She makes beautiful quilt, but she well, I don't know if she was slowing down or quitting, but she gave me all these wonderful threads, and most of them are like silk. There's also cotton, but most of it is silk. Well, I'm over the moon with it. And so that's what I use also to tack it down or whatever. But I thought, okay, I'll just show you the whole process basically. So this is how I start, thinking like, what should I do? Oh, and I also have like this. This is a bit of a mess, but embroidery floss and all kinds of stuff. Some second-hand wool, lovely. Yeah, we'll see. I felt like making a little bit of a collage. So, where should I start? Well, I don't know. Maybe that's too much. If I start already with, like, because to me, these are flowers, and it's the sky, and I don't know, trees or leaves or whatever. What if I just kijk, an old handkerchief. This is not one from my dad, but as Catherine's dad used hankies, and my dad also always had a handkerchief, and they were like this, this is not that, but I got this also secondhand because it reminded me so much of these handkerchiefs that my dad had. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna pretend I'm all by myself, and thinking, how would I go about it? I feel like, well, you know what, I'm going to thread a needle. Oh yeah, I still have some thread in, because I was working actually on K3N Cloth Tales prompts, the Borrow inspired, and Flying Geese. I was working on those. Let's see. This is so nice. This is a bit thick, that whole edge. So I will tear and cut, but now I'm going to tear. And the thing is, I love that sound, but apparently, I mean, I haven't had comments, but I hear other people warn like, okay, I'm going to tear. So I guess there are people who don't like that noise. So I'm going to tear. Oh, that didn't work. But I personally love that sound. Also with paper tearing. Yeah, I don't think I will say that all the time actually. See, lovely, lovely frayed edge. I feel like just randomly ripping. There's another lady actually who makes beautiful collage kind of stitch works. Oh, what's her name? I have to think about it, but I will if I don't forget, and I hope I don't, I will put it in the description box, because she's a lovely lady. Like, she makes beautiful things in my opinion. This is a bit, well, I can use a little bit of it, maybe so. Just going to put some stuff down and maybe also cut a little bit like in swervy lines, you know. Just to get going, to start. And yeah, maybe I will just tack it down. I don't know yet. Otherwise I have to start with pins. Hey, where's my thread? Did I pull it out? Okay. If I look back the video, I will see it, but this is green now. I don't know where it is now, so I will just take a new thread. This is Gutermann. I think this is, yeah, this is also 100% silk. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, silk is yeah, I think that's really special. And she did mostly machine quilting, I believe, this lady. So, okay. I think I'm just going to do like invisible stitch, invisible basting, I think it's called. So that's little stitches on the front, bigger stitches on the back. But I'm assuming that most of you who are watching, I'm assuming that you know all this, and probably even more than I do, all the terms and the names. So also, if I get something wrong, you can, of course, please correct me in the comments. See here, I'm just going to go over that wool, that felt wool, or you can also make a string from this, you know, like you can do like this, make, oh, you know what, I can make, oh, I know what I want to do, because I think I also have red. Wait, let me, because otherwise I will forget. Let's see. Well, I don't know if I like that. I have this red. I like that better somehow. I will just take a little bit of it. And what did I do? I did something like, It's a bit much maybe. And I will stitch over that, I think, to make these whatever flowers they are. That's just an idea. Okay. So. Oh, and my son just got exciting news that he he was invited to actually audition for the preparatory year. So the 1st of June, yay, he will audition. That's really nice. Very happy for him. He really, you know, worked hard for that. So, and then of course you have to be admitted. But yeah, it's an experience. Okay. Just randomly tacking this down. Maybe I should have done that with a lighter thread. What do you think? But it's okay, because I'll probably stitch over this anyway. Like embroider a little bit. I also want to do, like, I love that look of weaving, as I've said before, and I did it on this piece. Here I also did it with wool, and yeah, I think that is something Fleur Woods does a lot, and I think it's magical somehow, the way she puts that into her pieces. Okay. Like this. I'll put this aside. And I like the threads, you know, hanging. I think I will just leave them hanging. Leave them hanging. So. Okay. Well, it's been really all day, and yesterday storm, rain, even hail. You know, there were places in the Netherlands that were totally underwater. Thank God, not in my house or street but it was really awful, and big storm. And now, you know, and then the whole day today was kind of gloomy, and now it's beautiful. So yeah, very strange. Very strange. I mean, I like it for the plants and all, but you know, if your whole house is suddenly underwater, that's not cool. I think I'm going to end this. Just do a little back stitch, because this is not so important that it's and it's okay, it's tacked down. And then let's see, like, yeah, I have this, and I think I mean I have I have red thread. Let's see if this looks beautiful. Amanda, yeah, 100% silk. Wow, cool. Okay. Just take it down. Maybe put some. I mean, it looks a little bit like Christmas, eh? That's not what I. Should I? Maybe maybe what I should do, I have it in pink. Do I have it in pink? Wait. Maybe what I will do is do a little bit of this in the foreground in this one, and then do a little bit of red behind it, like as if it's, yeah. I mean, I know you can felt like with a needle and everything, but yeah, I just like to use it like this. Okay, and then here, for instance, we can have another purple one with some red behind it. Okay, now I put red thread, right? That's not then what we want. No, since we have so many colors, I will just see. I will keep this here. Oh, how about this? Wow. It's not the same color, but it's just, this is totally new. Very nice color. I think this is like magenta or something. Does it say the name? No. Okay. So. Yeah, I'm a bit, how should I say, motivated. I was cheered on, let's say, by you lovely people, because I was a bit insecure, like whether I should stitch on camera, and a lot of people, a lot of you guys said yes, you should, and I love it, and so, you know, you kind of, now it's your fault, let's say, if I do. And I mean, I won't do it all the time, but yeah, thank you anyway for that lovely support. I think I will do a little bit random stitches here. Maybe that's a bit too big, but I don't mind it because that's all part of the texture. I want to see if I can make like little well, you know what, how I'm going to do that. This is like a little triangle, but I think I'm just going to stitch like this, running stitch, and like this to make kind of squares or yeah, to kind of emphasize these, all these separate leaves or petals, I should say, buds, whatever they are. And I mean, of course, yeah, I could do that immediately with embroidery floss, but I also like to do it with this and then maybe go over it with embroidery floss. We'll see. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see if I could put some of this right around it, and I think I can, and I will. This is, I think this is called eyelash trim from Eyelashes. Just stitch it in there, why not? So, okay. Oh. Yeah. Kind of couch collage. You see what I'm doing? I'm basically couching it on. So couching here is that you lay a thread down and then you stitch over it with another thread basically to hold it down. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then I go back to running stitch. Oh, I love this color. This, or is it fuchsia? Maybe fuchsia in Dutch we say. So, and down. And then you already get a little bit the texture, which would probably be more visible if I would use embroidery thread. Do I have embroidery thread in that color though? I have this lovely variegated. Ooh, okay. I will definitely use that at some point. Ah, okay, well. So, I think I should have a row here as well. So I'll go up again. So, yeah. I always have this thought about, like, because I usually, you know, I like to work on smaller pieces, also maybe because I just don't know how I would handle this big quilt. But yeah, but I always have have a fantasy, like, I stabbed myself, to, you know, then put all these small pieces together and then make that into like a, yeah, I don't know, a quilt or wall hanging, whatever. Okay, I think this is good. And then one more row down, I think. And then I go sideways. Maybe with the variegated, but I don't know if that makes too much of a difference, probably. Oops. I will end it, the thread. And I do always love the back story. So, looks a bit like a big strawberry. Oh, you know what I could do? I think I know. I can make little French knots with these, with this. I don't have so much left of it, I think. Or do I have more? Let's see. Wait. Or this color could also, I will mix it because I don't think I have more of that. I have to look. This was kind of a, oh yeah, I do have more. You know, because French knots take quite a bit of thread, or like bouillon knots. So, oh, lovely. just, you know, that's the thing. I just love texture, and to see that emerge, let's say, I just love that. And for instance, I would love to learn how to crochet so that I can make little ribbons or pieces of crocheted stuff to collage in my pieces, you know. I would love that. So I have a friend who's good at it. Happy at it? Hi. If she watches, I don't even know if she watches, but anyway, she can crochet, and I think she will teach me. Yes. So, okay. And then I will end it because, I mean, I will continue, you know, do it like that. But I think maybe I will, otherwise it will be a bit boring. Is this thicker? No, I think it's the same. Where's the start? Oh yeah, here. I will make French knots, and I have to see what needle. Is this a good one? I'll try. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect needle for it. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I will just I will end it even this thread here. Like, I mean, end it off and keep it aside, because otherwise it will be in my way. So, dokie, like this. Here we go. I'm gonna start at the bottom, I feel. Ooh. The thing is, this cotton sheet is pretty tight weave or something. It feels a bit stiff. Did I now do it on the right side? Well, I think so. Okay, I'm just gonna do 2 knots because it's I don't know what size. I think this is probably size 8. This thread, like. Doesn't matter that it's a bit. But you see, if I do 2 wraps, that's big enough for the French knots. Like, if you have thinner thread, you would do at least probably, well, depending on how big you want your knot, but you would do, I think, 3. But I think for this 2 is enough. Yes. Two. So, yeah, there are certain stitches, let's say. Hey, that didn't really become a knot, or did it? Well, I will do it again. That I really like. Hey? You know, like I love French knots somehow. And well, I love a lot of stitches. But that's another thing. I would like to make a sample thingy, like all little squares with samples, and then piece that together of all the stitches that I know, let's say. There are so many, and yeah. See, it's nice. And here it becomes, here it's more red, here now it becomes pink, the variegated thread. So 1, 2. I have to see where my whoa. Some of them will disappear a little bit in the eyelash trim, but I don't mind that. 1, 2. So. 2. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? And I did love the 1, 2. I will show it even quickly. The borrow inspired prompt, let's say. I just really loved it. When I started it, let's say, the idea, and I've always wanted to try it, but I found it quite difficult, like to actually do it. To do it in a way that I felt that it was really mending stuff instead of putting scraps together, let's say. I put it here. This is my, see, next to the flying geese. I think I did it wrong, like, because I'm missing also the desert island week, and I don't know, I think so, I don't know if the numbers are right. This was my geese, and then this is the borrow, and I like the back as well as the front. This is the pocket of the kintsugi. But you know, and I had actually have a red sashiko threads, so that was really nice to work with. I have that for a while as well. But yeah, that's my that was my borrow. But I think I will have to make another one. Another, how did she say, borrow piece, or I don't know how you call it. Borrow inspired piece, maybe. That comes closest to what K3N was explaining about, like honoring and respecting the tradition. And yeah, well, you will have to watch her video. She can word it much better. Ooh, what am I doing? So, okay. Eyelash, my eyelashes are in the way. Can you imagine having eyelashes like this? Oh, wow. Would be hard to wink at somebody. 1, 2. Or even just, even just to see, actually. To see what you're doing, where you're going. 1, 2. So. Are these like lupines? Is that what they're called, or are lupines always blue? I don't know, but like I imagine these are like these tall flowers with like little bells or cups, or yeah. It's kind of, well, it's fantasy anyway. Like I say, it's a suggestion of that, you know, particular flower. You know, I have something in mind, and yeah, draw it from my imagination, or in this case I just put some marks down with Inktense blocks. Okay. I mean, you could do really clusters of it, but that's not what I have in mind. I don't want to completely cover all the wool, let's say, and all the other stitches, the little silk stitches. Yeah, people, I think I have so much thread that to last me, well, I won't say a whole lifetime, but, you know, a big part of my lifetime, let's say. And I'm very grateful for it and happy with it. I will use it for sure. It won't go to waste. To untangle my thread, you know, because it twirls because of this stitch, and then it will be harder to use. So you do need to untwirl it every now and then. Okay. And that's the thing with Fleur Wood, what she does. If I look at her work, she would weave, she could weave in between this, for, yeah, I don't know how she does it. It's like, or maybe she first does the weave and then she stitches over that. That's probably more sensible. So, okay. Will I do one more? Oh, time goes fast. I think I will, this will be my last knot on camera for now. And I will just continue. I think I will, this piece, I will make on camera. Like I will finish like certain stitches off camera. But I won't go on to like another flower or like to the sky. I will, every new stitch, let's say, I will do on camera. How about that? I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. So I think this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching as always. And I will see you soon. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.